A heavy steel door cracked open. The noise split the stillness like a gunshot. Isaac flinched, his hands snapping up to shield his ears from the abrupt metallic screech. It wasn't just loud, it was invasive, like it had crawled into his skull. A man entered with smooth, deliberate steps. No rush, no hesitation. A tablet rested in his hand like an extension of his arm. He moved with a kind of precision that suggested either military training or years of practice reading people like open books. He sat across from Isaac without a word, placing the tablet on the table between them. His posture was immaculate, shoulders square, spine straight, eyes leveled at Isaac's. There was no warmth in them, only calculation. Dr. X, Isaac Calder, the man said at last, his voice clipped and efficient. I'm Spectre Agent Voss. I'm leading this investigation. Then with a flick of his thumb, he tapped a glowing red icon on the tablet. Can you tell me what happened today? Isaac recognized the weight of this moment. His side of the story, if it was ever going to matter, had to be told now. He leaned forward, elbows resting on the cold steel, voice steady but deliberate. My team and I were on the verge of initiating human trials, he began. The next phase in the Pulse system's evolution. Everything had been greenlit. We were granted the use of one volunteer. From the pit. Voss didn't blink. Why only one? Isaac exhaled. Because one is manageable and controlled. A single criminal is easier to contain, monitor, and protect, especially with the safety protocols involved in early-stage testing. Too many subjects would introduce too many variables, and if the trial was successful... He paused, letting the implication land. The reward was freedom. That was the deal. The High Council figured granting liberty to one inmate was a cleaner transaction, less risk, fewer eyes to watch. Voss nodded once, but his eyes never left Isaac's. And you're saying this was all sanctioned? Every step, Isaac said. Every part of it went through the proper channels. The subject, the timeline, the materials, everything came through the High Council. He didn't say the rest. Not yet. But a knot had already begun to twist in his gut. Because if everything was approved, then why was he the one sitting here?